Yo guys, what's going on and welcome back to a Rainbow Six Siege video. Now as you've seen by the title today, this is the top 5 tricks of September so far. Most of these have been taken from Pro League as well as like kind of like R6 highlights, stuff like that. All a bit different, but I thought I'd show you today because they're really cool. Some of them I did see in Coconut Bro's video, so I thought, you know what, I'd look at that as well. But really it's a mixture and they're all from Pro League players. But apart from that guys, if you're new here, subscribe, hit that like button. Tell me if you want to do more of this kind of like content. Also turn notifications because I upload every single day from now on because I'm back on schedule and everything is sorted. But apart from that, let's just start with the 5 tricks. So the first actual trick is going to be in the computer's room on border, you know, keeping it where we nicely stood, and this is going to be kind of the best kind of camera to be able to watch kind of like the armory lockers and this computer room as well. Now all you want to do is literally just come get your camera, place it right in this corner here, kind of by this kind of like file boxes like area, and what should happen is when you're standing up, if you can get it maybe a bit higher because maybe that's just a bit too low, if you can get really high, oh I need to take that one out, if you want to get really high, keep it as high as possible so it's really unnoticeable at all, but it's just getting that very little high angle so it doesn't get caught, which it keeps getting caught right now. There you go guys, that's the highest point, and so what should happen now as an attacker, you won't be able to really see that, and normally it's going to be focused on the window, and again, you wouldn't be seeing that at all. So really, you imagine me being at window as an attacker, you can watch the whole of this area, you can see out into kind of like this kind of like drywall area here, so if they're breaching it, you know you can shoot through it, as well if they're going through here, you can obviously hide in the corners, you know when they're going to attack, and that's the best part about it. It's a very nice camera, very well hidden, very unexpected, and that's the coolest part. It covers 2 little angles where people are going to be attacking the armory lockers from obviously this window, getting into this room, and obviously kind of breaching this wall. So again, you can mark them out, shoot them through that kind of wall, and then boom, they're dead. But apart from that guys, that's the first little trick. I'm making it simple and short, and you know what? Let's get into the second one. So guys, the next extra spot I'm going to be using Buck. You don't have to use him, but because he's got that shotgun ability, it just makes it a lot better, and it's easier to kind of get the angle I want to get to and show you. But apart from that, it's going to be in cafe, it's going to be focusing on kind of the freezer room from the Sky Lounge area, and what I'm going to do is create a little scenario on how this would really work for the attacker. You can do this as an actual defender as well, say for instance that the attacker has actually put that into the actual kind of like freezer room, they've obviously planted there, whatever, then again you can use this as a defender, it's really sick. But again, like I said, I'm going to be using the shotgun from Buck because it's easy to do with, but like I said, you can use a shotgun, breaching charge, impact grenades, C4s, whatever you got really, just to kind of explode this little bit. So there you go guys, this is the first thing you want to do. Normally you would come and breach if you're from the ceiling. This is the scenario I'm going to be jumping down. I've cleared all my kind of way around it, and what I'm going to be doing now is going to be trying to get a kind of a clearance over into this freezer block area, seeing what it's like in the actual freezer, and to be fair, from there that's all I want to do. But now obviously as I go in, I'm going to check my left, make sure that's all clear, it should be, check my right, make sure that's all clear, make sure someone's covering you just in case. But what you want to do now is come to this area here, shoot out this bottom bit right here, maybe a bit more there, and boom, there you go. What you're going to be able to see is literally straight through into the freezer. Again, this is going to literally give you so much room, and this shelf right here is indestructible. You can't shoot any bullets through it, and that's the best part, because as soon as you start to shoot through it, and you're going to be shooting through that little hole there, which is going to be very hard for them to kill you through, they're going to be shooting at this. Again, the bullets aren't going to be coming through, you're literally going to be saved, and that's the coolest part about it. But like I said, literally I'm going to be shooting through here, going to be getting a few kills. They're not going to understand where they're coming from, they may see this, but like I said, if you can kind of keep it at an angle, keep it as close as you can to this wall, then again, they won't see you at all, and that's the best part about this little trick. Now literally from the actual attacker's point, this is what they're going to be seeing. They're going to be seeing a little hole there. Again, they're not going to see you. They may catch your leg or two, but like I said, by the time they're in that area and you're trying to shoot back, again, they won't be able to see you. That shelf is indestructible, so you're going to be perfectly fine. Now, fair enough, it kind of did break that bit there, but that's because I've got the CAMRS, which is a very powerful marksman rifle, so that's the only reason why I got destroyed. But apart from that, you'll be perfectly fine and you won't be killed at all, and that is the best part about it. Now, moving on to the third trick is literally down below, right downstairs, and it's going to be based in the mining area. Now, it's not for this actual bomb room, but it's going to be based for the people downstairs and bomb. All you want to do is it just shoot out areas across here, and from here what you can do is the perfect plan is literally if you can get the right area here where this is reinforced, and obviously right at the top there's always going to be a little gap at the top, as you can see it will kind of finish there. You can get a right nice little angle into the kind of freezer room again where people hide in this corner, get a few shots on them as well. I need my marksman evil, there we go, I need my marksman, get a nice few shots on them, and that's the best part about it. If you're really very accurate, then you can literally throw a few grenades down there, which again I very do recommend, and it's such a sick actual spot. Now you don't have to do it that way, you can literally go by down this way, and again, from this, if you shoot out enough of it, then you can be able to get across and check out kind of like the under the stairs bit where a lot of people do hide. And there you go, guys, you kind of get that little angle here. This is where under the stairs where people do hide, you can get a few shots of them. Again, make sure you switch to your Mark 1 rifle, because otherwise if you don't, then you'll be shooting at your buck. But like I said, literally going underneath, people kind of hide in this area here, come down this corridor, under these stairs, you're going to kill them straight away, they've got no chance against you, and that's such a cool little spot, and I definitely recommend using that if you're attacking downstairs into the kitchen area. However, just be careful, in case of roamers, they may hear you and stuff like that, but you're Rainbow Six Siege players, so you should understand all of it. But apart from that, let's move on to the fourth spot. It is going to be, again, a Valkyrie camera, but again, I definitely recommend using it. It's a sick little trick, and I always use it since seeing this in Pro League. All you really want to do is come right under this table, come and get your camera and place it in one of the corner of these legs. I recommend the leg and the back left, which I'm going for right now, because once you do get it in there, again, it's going to be so OP, no one's going to notice that at all. And when we go in it right now, you can literally see all around it. You can see in Cigar Lounge, you can see people hiding behind settees, kind of trying to breach into the freezer room. You can see by windows, you can see where they're coming through. It's a very nice little spot. The only area it doesn't actually kind of cover is this kind of back door right here, but again, you're not going to notice. You've got obviously at different angles where you can cover that, 3 different cameras down, but still it's a very, very nice little trick, and I definitely recommend using it. And like I said, if anyone's coming for that kind of like cigar area here, you're not going to notice that camera right there. Again, it takes away that blue, and again, I can be seen straight away, and it's a perfect little spot. Apart from that, it's a Valkyrie camera, there's nothing really much going about it, but you know what, let's move on to the fifth and final trick. Now for this fifth and final trick, I'm going to be using a Rook or something like that, a person with impact grenades and a good actual gun for aiming. So again, Rook's got impact grenades, he's got the MP5, or obviously got the P90. I'll be using the MP5 with the red dot or iron sights, depending how I feel, but it's whatever really on there. You can use whatever. Don't take my tips and the gadgets and stuff like that. I'm not always the best at it, but still, I'm going to show you a little spot to actually use in Rainbow Six Siege. So all you want to do is head over to the bar area, which I called it. I can't remember, like the pool table area, whatever it is. But what you want to do is come find this little drone hole right here and kind of aim for this direction. You can do it either side, but I'm going to be doing this side just for now. So once you've done that kind of impact grenade right there, as you can see, I may have actually skipped, I'm sorry, but literally just 3 impact grenade right there. What you want to do is go right to the other side where the drone hole is, lay down. Again, you've got protection from this couch apart from behind you, but really people think you're dead. And what you can see now is literally a nice little runway, a doorway here, which a lot of people kind of breach through. Again, this is more kind of towards the higher kind of ranks, such as the platinum, higher golds, obviously diamonds and the champions. A lot of people come from downstairs and up, and again, this is a perfect example. People are going to run straight through here. It's an easy spot to cover. It's a little rotation from one stair to another, and again, super OP. They're not going to notice you're there at all. You can even put a little shotgun hole so it's less noticeable, and again, it's a nice little spot. And what I'm going to do now is just show you what it looks like from the attacker's position. So here you go, guys. Right here, I'll be running through. Again, like I said, there's a little kind of rotations hole. People will be coming across, and as soon as I come through here, I'm dead. You've got literally no time to react to that, and like I said, using a shotgun hole will be a bit more secret, and also you won't be really seen as you're up there. It's very hard to get shot, and like I said, there's another little kind of entrance here, so very easy to be shot. Simple, easy to do, and again, this is right by a spawn peak, so I definitely recommend using it because people actually come through this kind of direction. But apart from that, guys, that is in the video. If you did enjoy these 5 tricks, which I did find from Pro League and obviously have various people such as Coconut Brah, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, and apart from that, tell me if you do want me to do more, and I will. But apart from that, guys, until next time, see ya.